Fantasy Philosophers is brought to you by fantasy-info.com.
Even Rex Ryan is riding the Dustin Keller fantasy sleeper bandwagon this offseason, as the team is now giving Mark Sanchez more leeway in becoming more of a passing offensive-minded team. Last season, the team really was rotating Dustin Keller in and out with a blocking tight end, so that they had more protection for Sanchez, and obviously when they're running the ball more heavily, they were using that as opposed to using Keller. This season, it's not projected to be so much that way. Keller should be on the field most of the time, and Brian Schottenheimer, the offensive coordinator for the team, is actually reportedly drawing up certain plays that are, little wrinkles just designed for Keller. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, we didn't see Keller have a good second year in his career, but I think you can pretty much expect that. His first year, he had Brett Favre. His second year, he had a rookie quarterback. So when you have a rookie quarterback, they're going to be conservative, and sometimes that helps a tight end at some points because maybe they get a comfort level with the tight end, but that just wasn't happening. Sanchez wasn't at that point last season, but I think he is now. And proof in the pudding of that is when this team got into the playoffs last year, Dustin had at least 3 receptions and 1 touchdown in all 3 of the games that they played. And in one game, he actually had about, 99 yards. And I think in another game, he had about 6 receptions in the game. These are good things that we saw, as we definitely saw Mark Sanchez take another step in his development, obviously, in the playoffs, as they were winning games on the road, and he was playing respectable all the way through. So the confidence that they built in the playoffs last year, I think that's carried a lot of weight coming into this offseason and going into this year. So look for Keller to be a fantasy sleeper this year. You should be able to get him at a nice value because there is a decent amount of respectable tight ends out there for you to take. I'd say there's at least 12 guys in front of him that are respectable guys. So if you're in a 12-team league, that means Keller's not even probably going to be a starting tight end in your league, so he could make for a really nice depth tight end on your team this year.
For more fantasy football information, go to fantasy-info.com and sign up for our free e-newsletter. Good luck in your 2010 Fantasy Football League. As an added bonus, the Fantasy Info guys will include their 5 secret tips for success in fantasy